Welcome back. As you can see, I'm really getting overwhelmed with bag space or storage space. So in this episode, I found some cool stuff we can do. I want to take advantage of some more metallurgy stuff, and if I have everything correct, we'll end up with a bigger storage space and a better furnace. All from metallurgy too. So using metallurgy metals here. So I believe we need what's called a crusher, and I have that up right here. So this will allow us to crush a couple metallurgy ores that I've harvested or mined and into dust, and then we can combine those to create a new alloy. So let's go ahead and do this one. We need a furnace for cobblestones. Let's go ahead and I should have everything we need. Let's make our furnace. Put that there. Now we should, I believe, put the, oh nope, these go in the corners, I believe. And then the sticks like so, and the furnace in the center, and that gives us our crusher. Now we take the crusher, let's go ahead and place it down. It might sound like I'm doing this kind of backwards, but I'll try to explain everything. Let's just throw this here. This is a metallurgy device. Now, I have some alloys here that I believe we crush. It looks like we can crush them together. So let's try one at a time. I have iron ingots here. Actually, the iron's from base Minecraft. And then manganese. And that does not appear to work. Crusher. Maybe I need a power source for the crusher. I don't know why a crusher would need like a fuel, like a furnace. It's starting to seem like it might need advanced power. Let's try. Let's see what we can do. See if we can get away with using coal. Okay, it looks like coal is fueling it. So it looks like it's taking quite a while with the coal. So coal's obviously on the inefficient side for powering the crusher. I'm imagining lava, something like lava, or even like maybe even something like oil would speed up the process. But what I want to do here is I want to crush some iron and crush some manganese, because if I did my homework correctly, combining iron dust and manganese dust should yield us with steel. Let's see what that did. Okay, it gave us one of those. Now let me go ahead and put one of these in for now. And while that's cooking, let me show you what I have in mind here. Metallurgy has some nice upgraded chests you can make for storage. And they provide a lot more storage than the base chests. You can start with brass, then go to silver, gold, electrum, and even platinum. Now, I planned on just making 2 silver chests and then combining them together, because if you see on here, it's 8 by 9 for 1 chest. That's a lot of storage. That's a lot more storage than a regular chest. Here's a single chest right here. This is 3 by 9. I think it's not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is 3 by 9. Now, a silver chest, let me find it again, is 8 by 9. And I'm guessing you can combine those. So, this will be extremely helpful for my storage problems. I'm getting so overcrowded with storage. And this is just in my Mines of Myoria vestibule here. I have all these chests I still have up at my house and in my Tinker's Workshop. I've got tons more. Let's see, okay. Let's see, now in our workbench or just in, now we've got, this does indeed yield steel dust, and we might need to fire that to turn it into ingots. So I want more of this. So we want, that yielded 2. That's iron dust, manganese dust. What did I just, okay, that yielded, adding this yielded 2. And I'm thinking I need at least, actually the steel isn't for the chest. The steel is for a furnace, which I'll show you as soon as I start more of this cooking. So let me make 3 more of this. Now the other thing is the furnace I want to make. I'm not trying to make the absolute best of everything, but I kept looking at everything I had and eking out that I might be able to pull off making a steel furnace. Metallurgy has all these new upgraded kinds of furnaces. You start with copper, and you just use copper ingots and a regular Minecraft furnace. Then to make bronze furnace, you need bronze and then the copper furnace in it. Iron furnace is iron and then using the bronze furnace. And lastly, the steel furnace is using 8 steel ingots and the iron furnace. So these basically speed up firing or smelting, cooking stuff. It speeds up, well, the speed increases and they become more efficient. Any fuel you put in them becomes more efficient. So let's check back real quick. This might be a long episode. So what I might do is I might well, let's see what else we can look at here while we're doing this. So there were 2 different kinds of metal or ingots that I didn't have readily. And the one is the steel, which I figured out a way to make via this crusher by crushing manganese, which I had, and iron. And now I can combine those. The other, and that was for the furnace. Now the other thing was brass, because I think I have everything else here, bronze and copper. Now brass is supposedly copper and zinc. Thanks to a viewer from a few episodes back, I was tipped off of just how to combine 3 copper and I believe it was a tin to make bronze. So I was able to make bronze to be able to make my bronze level furnace here. Let's go back to the chest. So it's this very first chest that's in my way, and all I want to do is go up to the silver level. I might have enough gold to make the gold chest, but I'm scarce on gold, and it's pretty rare metal, so I'm going to hang on to it for something else. But the silver chest, which is 8x9, I could probably make 2 of those, as long as I could make 2 brass chests. And the brass, I believe I said, I found out the brass supposedly is a combination of 3 copper and 1 zinc, while the bronze is 3 copper and 1 tin. But let me I didn't make enough of those, did I? Yes, I did. Take that back out. Now I want 3. Now see if I do the tin and copper right in the I don't have the tin on me, but if I did the tin right in the crafting bench, it would work to make the bronze. But it doesn't seem to do that with 3 bronze and a zinc. So I think I have to use the crusher to turn these into dust and make it that way. Oops. Well, let's see what I have here. I want to go ahead and take what I have and see if I can't we'll go ahead and combine this iron in one of these and make 2 of the steel. And I'm guessing we just fire it to make the ingot. And we only need a total of 8 steel ingots. Yep, that worked. That's great. So that's some ingenuity. That's like Minecraft ingenuity. I like that. I like that sensibility in Minecraft, and that was built into the mods, whether it was pre-planned or something that just came about after the mods were being made. As I said in a previous Minecraft and Confused episode, I love Metallurgy and the fact that it just adds a ton of new ores, because I love mining. I just love digging and mining. Alright, we only need 1 more, and then we'll have enough steel, and we can make our furnace. And we'll have a much more efficient furnace. And I think I'll put that furnace in my house. This episode might turn into a rather lengthy episode that I might end up cutting in half. So this episode might just sort of suddenly end, and I'll tack on some credits or something and say this was the end of part 1, and then we'll move on to part 2. Okay, we have well, I could do this right in my own inventory, but so now all we have to do is fire this for our remaining steel ingots. And while that's firing, let me go ahead and test out zinc copper thing, because I'm not sure that that'll work, because the iron and manganese was a 1-to-1 ratio. And you know what? It's not firing. It's not crushing the zinc. No, yes it is. It was just really slow getting started. I didn't notice it. Okay, good. I'm going to let that go. Move back, check our status here. Looks like we have one more of this to go. We don't need that. So we're done with the iron and manganese. Let me put it to the side, so separate it out. Okay. So now, to make our furnace, we start with making copper furnace. And that's it goes copper, bronze, iron, steel. It's copper, bronze, iron, steel. So we need a regular furnace here. And that's just 8 cobblestone. And then here's our copper. Yield us, there we go. Now, bronze. Yeah, iron. And steel is our final. There we go. We have a steel furnace now.